Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Storm E.B.T Chandra Open 2013, live from Nieuwegein, and that's in the middle of the Netherlands. And next to me, Daniel Vezis.
Hello everybody.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Besides, I didn't qualify further.
Yeah. Yeah, we both didn't make this final step.
Yeah,
It was tough this morning.
it was quite tough, but still, spares are most important to qualify.
Spares, yeah.
Spares. So we're gonna start watching on lane 7-8. We
Yeah.
have Mika Koivuniemen, Stuart Williams.
And Jeroen van der Heijden from the Netherlands.
Yep. Mika starts with a solid strike. On the left from 7-8 we have Marek Talpe, Dominic Barrett and Peter Baan on lane 5-6.
Yeah, we will switch the cameras also to that pair of lanes, and we get also the camera on the lanes 11 and 12, and on that lanes are Alex de Vries, Mats Maggi from Belgium and Nico Tienpont from the Netherlands.
So Marco, who do you think is favorite for this tournament today?
Mika,
Mika.
for sure.
I
I expect, you know, that you see there's a lot of high ref players now at this moment. The most inside-out players, let's say that, and I think they open it so much, and maybe it's not good for them, you know, later. And I think Mika is a little bit more in between, that he will pick the title. That's what I think, but I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, it will really depend on final step 3 how the lane's gonna play, because they're not gonna maintain the lanes between final step 2 and 3. So
no lane maintenance.
it's gonna be really interesting. Is it gonna be worse or it's gonna go better?
Yeah.
Oops, Maker went too inside and left a little 3-10 split.
Yeah. And here our Dutch youngstar, Jeroen van der Heijden. He started strike. No, he leaves 4-7. Okay, let's see the on lanes. 11-12. 2 from the Netherlands, Nico Tienpont, Alex de Vries. And Mats Maggi from Belgium.
Well, by the looks of the right side, it doesn't want to hook that much as it did in first squad. I remember the same thing actually last year. The final step 1, when I was commentating, it was really easy and really high. I don't know, what do you need, 225 or 230 to qualify from final step 1? And then the scores went really low in the final step 2. So what do you think about last year's winner, Tony Urante? Is he going to make final step 3?
He did well. He was on the same pair of lanes. He was on my lane, you know, where I started.
Yeah.
And all the 4 games, he did very well. He did a good adjustment. So when he changed to his high road pull, he shot good games. And he got it really under control. And he finished first a step before, as you can see in the scores. Yeah, it's 12 players from this.
It's tough. It's quite fair and easy. You have to just play your own game. You don't have to do something really amazing.
I think the top 8 from yesterday will also qualify for top 12. That's what I think.
Well, I think one of them at least will drop. It always happens.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who, I don't know, but normally not everybody from the top makes it to the final.
Yeah.
It can be anybody. End of the day, it's bowling. You have to have some lucky break as well. Like look down, he just went through the head pin. He started with a double and then he has a big 5.
Dan Barrett, yeah. After his double.
So I think we have no lefties in the second final step.
Take a look around. If you check the right side, I will check the left side. No, I don't think so.
No, I think highest was Gisland won the tall.
Yeah, the highest.
She missed the cut on the high last game.
Yeah, and then Paul Moore.
Oh, I even beat him. That was a surprise, but it just it's an achievement for the lefties. Actually, I think to qualify for the finals, it's quite hard. End of the day, we don't open the lane up at all. So all what we're praying, the righty is going to struggle on the last games.
Yeah, it was.
And we just keep doing the same, a 190, or if we can finally get some lucky break, we go for a 220. Same as me, I was just surviving on the qualification. I couldn't score anything, and just surprisingly, actually, I scored 260 on the last game.
Yeah.
But really, it was like I had a lane like righties had. I can miss a lot. So that gave me a boost. I qualified, and I struggled the same way today in the final step 1.
Now Mats Maggi from Belgium, he shot 1400 in the qualification.
Well, he's doing quite well now, 2 in a row.
Let's see who can make 3-bagger.
Looks good. Nope, that came up short. Left 2 pin.
Stu Williams, spare strike spare at this moment.
Struggling it. Oh, that was
10 pin.
Too far out. Bad angle in the pocket.
Well, for the people at home, or if you watch our live stream, if you have some questions, you can ask in the chat room, of course.
Yep.
I see a Dutch question, and they ask where Mark Jacobs is. Mark Jacobs playing now lanes 15-16. That's outside of the camera.
Wow, Dominic after.
Well,
double.
Daniel, can you tell us, because you're left-hander, two-hander on the left side, what happened there with this pattern? It's very tough, I think.
The patterns, it's not hard, I'm gonna say. If you play well, play your game, you can score, but you have to play on your top. You can't play average. If you're gonna miss, you have about 2 boards. I'm gonna say honestly, you have 2 boards. On the good lanes, you have 3, but on the side lanes, 1, 2, 15, 16, you're gonna struggle as hell. It's just sometimes he wants to hook up early, and sometimes it just you miss 1 board on the left and it just carries on straight. So actually, for me, lane 1, 2, 15, 16 was a survival. If I get a 190 there, I would be happy. But what did I do? I did a 159 and a 180. So tried, but not good enough. So, and my scoring lanes were the 11, 12, and the 5, 6. So I did a 200 and 223.
Okay. So that were your best scoring lanes there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're anywhere except the middle, you have a chance.
Yeah.
But I've seen even right-handers actually they do 250s, 260s on those lanes.
Yeah.
We can't compare righties to lefties because they open the lane. We just leave the same how they are. So we have Francois on 3 in a row. Is that the only guy who has all strikes in this game?
Francois Sacco has
he has
3 in a row, and now he throws 6.
Okay, so we have nobody going for a 300 this game. Oscar strike 9 spare, strike 9 spare, and a strike. So he's going for a Dutch 200 in Holland. Mika went up high, left a 9. I noticed Marek Talpa struggled in the first game last.
Let's see this back in slow motion.
Yeah.
Shot of Mika. You see where you play exactly 2 boards, 7, 8.
That hooked up early. I felt it was good.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Some players struggle on the fresh and then they do better in game 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And some of the players exactly opposite. They play really good on first 2 games, first 3 games, and then they really struggle. Which lanes is Dominic Barrett? He's on lane 5, 6. Dominic's at the moment on a double, 5-3 split open, 6-3 split open, and a 9. So he's struggling at the moment.
Yeah, we see the slow-mo, Stu Williams. He's playing more farther outside than Mika does.
Yeah, that surprised me
actually. More.
That looks a good shot from Mika. No, ooh, nearly a 7-10. Just solid 10-pin. Which lane is Elko Gorta?
15-16. Okay. He's on 15-16 for sure.
Maggie has a good line here.
Yeah.
He has a double line, spare double. Osko finally got the double as well.
Okay, Dom Barrett.
Just hooking up too early. Struggling. 79 on 5th frame.
Yeah.
Wow. Stuart can go so far out and he still comes back. That's the advantage. Tony Random just went through the middle, left the split.
Let's see the replay. Dom Barrett. There we go.
Ooh, nearly missed. Dominic just goes spare. Stuart closed his 10-pin. Belmo is not bowling here. I don't know if he was in Tokyo. But
yeah,
somewhere around he's probably bowling.
The only one who can tell you that, or he was in Tokyo, I think, is Osku. But he's on the lanes right now. Where's Osku now? Which lanes?
Lane 14. He has a turkey.
Yeah, it's just a bit out of the cam.
Marek Talpa is looking for his first double. He has a split open strike, 7-2 miss, spare strike, spare strike. How's Lizanne doing on lane 1-2?
Lizanne is on, oh, she struggled in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And now she picked up with a double in 5 and 6. She's now on 76.
On 5.
In 6 with a double.
Oh, ouch. She had 3 splits in a row. Yeah, she did.
She started split 3 times.
Yeah, Stuart has a good line.
Stu Williams is now on 129, I see, in frame 7.
You have another question for you.
It's in Dutch.
Yep.
Yeah, Elko Gorter is playing on lanes 15, 16.
Dominic got the strike. Oh, Tony Runt went up the nose, left the big 4. So he has back-to-back splits. Tony's on 110, 6th frame, and he has another split on 7.
see how Mika can make a double now. He's on 138, frame 7.
Nope.
No, leaves a 2-pin.
Too far away. Wow, that was a good shot. So from the last year's top 3, it's only Tony Rand surviving, but if he continues like that, all top 3 players from the last year's out.
Yeah.
4th was...
Top 3 now, only Ranta is in.
Yeah. 4th was Stuart Williams. He's doing quite
Here
good.
we see the replay of Mika again. Shot before, he left his 2-pin. He spared that one.
Stuart found his first double. So he's on 149 on 7.
Yeah.
Who was 5th last year?
I don't know. I didn't have the scores from last year. I know only that Tony Ranta was the winner.
I was 2nd,
And it
Gisland was 3rd.
Stu was also in.
Stuart was 4th.
He was 4th, okay.
Gisland was 3rd.
Yeah.
5th. Could it be Tanner? Was Tanner Spacey last year 5th?
He was in the tournament for sure, but I don't know.
He was in the final, remember?
Yeah.
Who was? Oh, could be Perttu Jussila still 5th. Perttu was Tanner Spacey. I think Lizanne was also. Was she?
Not sure.
I didn't remember. Oh my God. Lane
Marek
6.
Talpa, yeah, he counts at 2.
Do you have that shot in
I
slow
did it.
motion?
I did it also in this tournament. I counted 2.
Wow.
It was a totally missed shot. You think it's a 3 on the right? It was a 2.
Wow.
I think he did. Oh, same.
He went between the 3-10 pin.
Yeah.
And he got the 6 pin and the 9 pin. So he got.
Yeah.
So he got his first double, but now he has 2 in front of that. So Mika left a huge plate. He could not convert it. Mika is on 174 on 9th frame.
There's the 2 count of Marek.
He
spared that one. Yeah, 2 spare.
Why didn't he throw that first shot? He didn't hook the ball, just chucked it.
Yeah. But he missed totally outside. You see, it goes away, and if you miss outside, it's bye-bye.
Well, if I just miss a little bit outside, it's bye-bye.
Yeah, but for me too, you know. But I think it depends, yeah, the way you play. Also your refs, of course, and your power on the back.
But that didn't help me.
Don Barrett, can he make it?
He made only a strike. He has.
Yeah, he's now on 149 with a strike in the 9th frame. And now Stu Williams. He got a double. Oh, he left a 10 pin.
Still 10. So Tony Rant is nothing special. 117 on 7. Tanner Spacey is doing quite well. 152 on 7. I'm looking at the scores. Is actually some of them are high only. Oh,
did you see the high scores? Yeah, it's in lane.
The high scores.
Osku is scoring high.
Yeah, Osku and.
He can shot 269, no 270 if he strikes out.
260.
260 or 270? Yeah, no, it's 60.
260.
Yeah, 260 if Osku strikes out. But I think he's the biggest game so far.
Yeah, the great messenger on the 10th frame. I was thinking about actually Dominic Varad or Oscar winning today. But I see Dominic struggling at the moment.
Yeah, he's struggling right now. Dominic can shoot 199 maximum score.
And the day Oscar has multiple choices. He can do a lot with that ball what he wants.
Yeah.
Where Mika has couple shots and he has to be accurate. So Oscar always has like many different options.
Alex de Vries, the Netherlands. He's on 125 in the 8th frame with a spare.
Oscar left the split on the 11, but he's still gonna get like 245 if he takes one. No, sorry, 246. Tanner go on strike, so he can strike out for 232.
Mika can strike out 204.
Nope, still Dominic hasn't found his double. So Dominic will finish about 179 if he spares the next strike.
Now it's a 4-pin for Mika.
That's a 194 win.
Oh, that's a split conversation. Robert Grindvik from Norway. But also low scores here on the left side of the bowling.
Yeah. Lisanne had a double, spare, double, and I think she just got the strike. Did she?
No. It's 9-9. Lisanne can
but
make...
She at least saved it for 184. She spares and strikes.
Yeah. Well, Mika's finished 194.
Matsumaki is doing quite good. He has a double, 6 spare. I think then there's another double. Yeah, and a split spare and a turkey now.
I think the first final step in this morning, the first game, we get higher scores than now.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Well, Dominic finished in 179. Johnny Spiel 207.
Matsumaki, he can shoot high. He can make 255 if he strike out in the 10th.
Marek Talp is desperate for strikes. He's 138 on 8. If he strikes out, he can save it for a 198, but will be very handy. Oh, that's missed inside. Oh, he screwed that up. Yeah, left a big 7 split, so if he misses it, it's a 163. Actually, I think the cut will be something about 190 average after the first game, I think. Stuart has a great line. 218. Wow, Marek Talpo 162.
Yeah, Stu Williams 218. Peter Basner, Germany 204. Dominic Barrett 179. Marek Talpa 162.
Tanner Spacey 220.
Lisanne Breeschoten 192. Tony Ranta 165.
Wow, didn't see that. He made the open on the 10th.
Mark Jacobs 223. That means that Mark is now in the top 12. Tennis Spacey 220. And let's see how some other are finished. 205, Joan Alix from France. Alex de Vries 172, Nico Tiempont 185. And Jeffrey van der Wakker 225.
There's only 2 or 3 high scores up.
Yeah.
That's Matsumaki, Osku.
Yeah, you see the game of Osku? What he throw?
Was it 250?
Yeah, I think he's first now.
255. Yeah, Osku's leading. Depends on.
Osku's leading, and then I think it's
Matsumaki.
Jeffrey, yeah, Mats Maggi will be, yeah, he will be second. Yeah,
230.
yeah. He got to spare this one. Mats Maggi is the guy with the red shirt.
Oops.
From Belgium. Oops, miss. Jimmy Raves, 162.
Oh,
Oh, and
Mats
Mats
missed the
misses.
forepin.
That means 222.
So
So I think the best four is Osku. And second,
Jeffrey.
Third, Mark
225.
Jacobs.
Oh no,
Mark Jacobs got 223.
somebody was on the last lane with a 220, I think.
Yeah, it's Mark Jacobs.
Oh, him, okay.
And oh no, we got a 220. No, it's 200. I think Francois Sacco throw 200.
Richie T's 224.
Yeah.
Stuart Williams 218.
Michael Cousins from Belgium 226. Well, we have to wait for the score update, but I think they will come behind game 2. Normally,
the scores.
The scores, yeah. But I can ask in a moment, or they will give it now after one game, because you want to know all what happened, and I think the viewers also. So we're trying to get the scores for you. Be patient. Well, maybe a question for you if you're watching this live stream. What do you think who's gonna win? Tell us in the chat room.
I'm gonna stay on Oscar. Even if he started with a big washout.
Yeah.
Went far away. Also, you have to really quickly adjust on the lanes when you move.
Yeah.
They're so different. So Marco has left me at the moment. I have to do it on my own for a couple minutes. So we're on lane 11 and 12. Osku started with a 5-2. Dom started with a strike. Stuart with a strike. We're gonna try to get the scores for game 1 for the people even who hasn't seen all the scores. Because we don't have any live scoring. We only update, as I understand, we update every 2 games. So it's frustrating for the supporters sometimes. Strike for Richie T's. Marco's back with me in a second. Oscar got a lucky strike.
Okay, Daniel, I got score updates.
Oh, great. Give it to me. Let me read them.
You read the first, I read the second game, yeah?
Okay.
So this is your time.
So the leader is Oscar with a 247. Michael Cousins, 226. Jeffrey van der Wacker, 225. Richie Thies, 224. Mark Jacobs, 223. Mats Maggi, 222. Tanner Spacey, 220. Stuart Williams, 218 in 8th position. All from 2nd position, you can drop to 8th position in like 8 pins. So the 9th place is Remco van Domelen. 10th place Elko Gorte. 11, Johnny Spiel with 207. Johan Alex with 205. Peter Basnet, 204. Francois Sacco, 200. Mika Koivuniemi with 194. So my prediction was 190 for top 12. And 205 actually. And 16th place is Lisanne Braschotten with 184. At her 8 handicap, that's 192. She's the only woman in top in the last 24.
Yeah.
Carrying on in 17, Nico Tienpont, 185. Jeroen van der Heide, 182. Dominic Barrett in 19th with 179. Robin Grindvik, 179 in 20th position. Alex De Vries, 172. That's a surprise, actually. I thought he was going to do good.
Yeah.
He had a really great line last final step 1. What did he have? 9 in a row, 10 in a row? In a game 3?
Oh,
He had something high.
Yeah, he shot some high. I don't know.
So we have last year's winner, Tony Rante, in 22nd place with 165. Marek Talpa, 162 in 23rd position. And last place is Jamie Raves, 162. So we have Finland first. So how's this game doing? Tanner's on a double.
I take the left side, and Tanner is to start with a double. If Stu Williams throws strike right now, then you also make a double. Lisanne, she's on spare open.
Oscar was open and a double.
Here we got Stu. No, no double.
Mark Jacobs working on a turkey. How's Dominic doing? Any better?
Dom is on. Oh, I can see because
Marek Talpa has a strike, miss, big split open and a big split again. He's on lane 1-2 so he's going to have big problems. Stuart converted his 6 spare. Mark Jacobs got turkey. Mats Maggi got a lucky high strike, so he is a 7 spare, 9 spare strike. Dominic got a double and a spare. Ooh. Wow, Dominic went
now on the
too
screen.
Far out.
Jeroen van der Heide. That's number 3. He got an open frame and 3 in a row now. And Mark Jacobs on the same pair of lanes. 3 in a row. Michael Cousins from Belgium, he got open frame double. So here we got a lot of strikes on this pair.
Alex De Vries 4 in a row, so he's saving his spot. He was 160
yeah,
something.
He's working on a comeback.
Yep. So many comebacks actually was in the final step 1 as well. Well, my counted as a comeback in a qualification.
Okay, I know Alex, of course, from the Netherlands, and he's very good in comebacks. He's really a fighter on the lanes. Every time I see him in final steps, wait till the last ball is thrown.
Oscar missed far out again. He left 3 pins. Tony Rante got a spare double 9. Too far, Tanner. He had a turkey. Now he went too far out, left split.
Well, my teammate Mark Jacobs. See how he can make 4 in a row now. I hope he does. You don't know, Daniel, but he will stop bowling next year.
Why?
And there's number 4. No, he say he will quit. It will be his last season. He will do other things, like playing football with his friends, something like that. So, okay, that's a choice. If you make that choice, why not?
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Don't suffer.
So 4 in a row, Mark Jacobs. He's the best starter, I think, if I look around. Oh no, Alex de Vries had also 4 in a row. So let's see, or Alex can get front 5 now.
2 4 out. 7. So Mark is left, the only one left who can go for a 300 this game. Maybe if we can put the cameras on lane 11, 12.
Yeah, we put it back in a moment. First, let's see. Shot Tanner Spacey from the States. He shot
he's
3-bagger open frame. Oh, that's too far outside. Way too far. Mark Jacobs walking on 5.
Yep. Good shot.
5 in a row, Mark Jacobs.
He's using IQ Tour Pearl. The golden ball.
Yeah, Daniel. About balls. What balls did you bring here?
I took a lot of them as I was on a bus.
Okay.
I took 8 balls, which really only one worked for me. I needed to use the smoothest ball, the most less reactive. I had Supernatural in my bag before I left, but in the last moment I changed my mind. I didn't take Supernatural, I took Lights Out. Well, the problem is everything hooked too much inside for me, or didn't hook at all on the outside. So I needed something very smooth, nothing what makes stupid decisions and tries to hook up early or loses power and goes up straight. So end of the day, I ended up playing with Prodigy, my favorite old ball still.
Yeah.
2 years and still running. I have to take it in a shower every tournament nearly. Clean it up and make it hook a bit. If I play 20 games in a row with it, it's dead. It's all oily. But that ball has made many tournaments good for me. Dominic's struggling. You go double 9 spurs, 6 split open, double 6 split.
And what's your favorite ball at this moment?
I'm gonna stay on Prodigy because it's like a neutral ball for me. I can play on any pattern with it. There are some balls maybe which can score higher, but on average, I will never ever leave it out of my bag until it cracks all around.
Okay.
It's cracked someplace around, but I just keep repairing it, and repairing it. I don't want to lose that ball because I can't find another one.
Yeah.
That's a ball which I'm gonna keep till I die or the ball dies. Nothing's gonna replace it. But other balls, Rain, my old Rain still. From the new editions, I actually like Outlaw lately. I drilled that one last week. What other ball can I go from Storm? Something from the new balls. Lights out actually surprised me a bit. I didn't like it in my first days when I started bowling with it, but I got...
Why?
I was just too snappy, but I kept taking the cover off slowly.
Yeah.
And it's now 2000 sanded down.
Okay.
And it's very calm and listening.
It's
to
better.
me. Yeah, it's better, much better.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It didn't do on this pattern. It's just too much oil on board.
Better
6,
for your
7.
control. It's better for your control, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything hooked too much for me except Prodigy. Prodigy was the only ball I can control on this. Because if I missed on board, I don't know, board 8,
so
9.
that's more the smoothness of the ball. You can
that's the smoothest of my whole ball.
You
it's
don't
like
have to play so much forward roll, you know,
no.
like that.
Yeah, it's nearly like a Eurofeint for me.
Yeah.
It's that it's like a Eurofeint for me. Well, I do regret I did not take my super.
But I listened to that, you know. But I heard also many other ref players, they like the Prodigy. It's a very good ball if you high ref a player.
Yeah, I've seen
most of that guys like it.
It's Oscar's one of the favorite balls.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's possible to get. I'm really interested in getting a new one somewhere.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them nearly anywhere. I had heard it's somewhere in Czech Republic. I'm going to try to get it over as fast as possible. So what's the scores around now? Mats Maggi is struggling. He's going down. He has a spare, strike, 6 miss, strike, 7 split, and now an 8 split. Joe Williams can't get a double. Can't, yeah, he got strike now.
Yeah, he did.
Remco got a fallbagger. Mark Jacobs is on 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Can we go on those lanes?
Yeah, we go to the lanes. There he is. Mark Jacobs.
What did he have his first game?
Oh, I don't know. 223, I think. Yeah, 223.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's still in the running for a perfect game here. So let's stay here.
Oscar's on a 190 pace if he continues sparing. Alex De Vries
Good
got
shot.
a double again. Dominic. Wow. Dominic's gonna get 180 game carry on like that. And Mark
shot from Mark Jacobs. 7 in a row now.
Why is he wearing a Catalonia shirt?
I don't know. He always wearing that shirt.
Always?
Yeah, in the tournaments. I tell him to wear our team shirt, but no,
you have to pay him to wear that.
I think so.
I have exactly same Catalonia shirt back at home. It's probably one of the championships when you swap with other players.
Okay, take a look around and let's see some scores. I see Remco van Dommelies on 351, frame 7, double strike there. Tanner Spacey, 355. 347, Alex De Vries, frame 8, double strike. Okay, Mark Jacobs is now on 403. Let's check it. Jeroen van der Heijden, 336, frame 8. Tony Ranta, he's very low. He's not in the 300s even now.
Well, he's not on 300, but he's on a 200 pace.
Yeah.
If he spares out. Oh my God, he left solid A.
I see Nico Tienpont, he is in the 300s, but he's on 15, 16, so it's too far from our position. Lisan Breeschoten, 331, frame 8, spare. Stu Williams, 347, frame 7, double strike. Mika Kovajemi, 320, frame 7 with spare. Ilko Gotte, 303 with double strike, frame 8. Johnny Spill is on 359, but he's in a 9th frame with a double. And Dom Barrett, he's on 352 and he's in the 10th frame now. So not really big scores.
Mark,
Mark.
he's on lane 11, 12 getting ready.
I have to see where Oscar is at this moment.
So on the cameras on the right lane, Mark Jacobs, he's on 7 in a row, working on his 8, using IKEA Tour Pearl. He's on the lane.
Not just that pin in the gutter didn't carry the 10 pin. So it's a 9 for Mark, but still can throw 279 if he spared this one.
Marco, we have so many questions here,
yeah,
but not in my language.
Yeah, please ask the questions in English if it's possible, because Daniel is in front of the chat.
So you have to come over
that's
here.
French. It's French language. So yeah, if you talk French, we never can read what you're talking about. So please, if you go in the chat room, type all in English, then
English or Dutch if you want
us to answer. Dutch, but the best is English.
Yeah.
Mark Jacobs now 432. Searching for Oscar where he is. Where's Oscar in which lanes now?
He's on lane 10.
He's on 10?
Yeah.
Peter Basner, Germany, 356 in frame 9. A strike there.
Dominic 380 is it? Or 370?
Yeah, Don Barrett 370 after 2 games.
That's,
so it's 30 under.
But that's going to be somewhere where the cut stands now.
Yeah.
That's going to be safe, that place.
Tennis Spacey, he reaches the 400s, and Remco van Dommelen also.
These game scores are much lower than the first game.
Yeah, Remco and Tenna are doing very well now here on lanes 5 and 6.
Actually, Tanner is going to go in the lead, I think.
Yeah, Tenna can shoot 255 if he strikes out in the 10th. Remco van Dommelen can shoot 283 if he strikes out in the 10th frame.
And Oscar only, if he spares out, gets a 200. 201 max.
Yeah.
Stuart Williams just got a 4-bagger, so he has a good score.
First see Mark Jacobs. Will he throw a strike again and then go for 279?
That looks good. No. Oh,
no.
Still tripped.
Yo, it's down. 10 down. Still in the running for 279. Well, here in Nieuwegein, it's the home of Mark. He play league here, so he know a little bit how the lanes react here.
Yeah, that's a big advantage for the topography. So you know how to adjust lane by lane.
Yeah.
Alex De Vries gets a 233. So he's on 405. If you average just 200, it's going to be safe to qualify, but remember, for most of the players, it's not important only to qualify. They're trying to win some of them. Some are happy if they reach final step 3, but most of them are here to win it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know. Tony Ranta was leading the first final step. 9:42.
I know, he was on my lane.
And he was actually struggling on game 3 with me. He rescued it.
You mean on lanes 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, the final score I see here, Tennis Spacey, he got 462 and a throw game of 242.
Mika Koivuniemen 387.
Yeah.
So
Ilko Gorte 347.
the top players are in danger.
Yes, they are in big trouble now.
Richie Tees, he missed so many spurs and he's going only for a 400.
Yeah, Peter Barsner, Germany 404.
Lizan got to Turkey then.
Jeroen van der Heijden 380. Osku finished 201. He's 448 now. Alex de Vries 232 and he's now on 405. So you see, he's picked up very well second game.
And I think the leader will be Stewart or Tanner. How much did Tanner finish on?
We have to wait.
462.
Yeah, 462.
Yeah,
and
Stewart,
Remco, if Remco throws a strike now, he's on 439.
yeah, and Stewart is on, if he gets strike,
I think all is on 405 or higher.
Oh,
is
Mark Jacobs, he's first actually.
Yeah, he's first. Yeah.
It's 470.
He throw double?
Two.
Yeah, he throw double.
That means
so let's switch.
He can go 500. He can get 250 average after.
We go back lane 11 and 12 and see on Mark Jacobs throws 279. Only 2 strikes to go. And yeah, I know if you throw a big game here, it will give you also a big advantage. That's what it looks like.
The big advantage, he started on on the end lanes and he's coming to the middle. That's really good for him.
Yeah.
So he's going to be, I think, on lane 9,
yeah,
10 next.
Very good shot again.
So that's the closest what's been to a 300. He had 11 solid pockets.
So Mark Jacobs is in 500 now.
Yep. Unless he gets 7.
Yeah. Let's see his last shot.
Strike. No.
9.
Total time 10.
278. Mark Jacobs. 501 total score. He's the leader.
Yep.
Okay, now next game. Let's see what we got here. Asku.
458.
One of our futures camps. He's 458, yeah, so Mark Jacobs going to lane 7 and 8, also in front of our camp. So these are our 2 leaders, I think, so far. With Tennis Spacey also. I think these 3 are our top 3, what I can see from this position.
And with that score, I think you are already safe to qualify.
Yeah.
But they are trying to build up their lead.
I think when Mark play both 200, 400, we have got 100 over, that's definitely enough for top 12.
That's more than enough. I think if he only scores 200 or 210, he's going to be leading still.
Yeah.
Well, but you're trying to build up a huge lead as the scores carry forward. So Mark Talp is on 317 after 2 games. I think if he doesn't score 2 huge games, he's out. Starts with a strike.
Here, Nico Tienpont, the Netherlands. No, it's too high. Nico is on 430 at this moment. So he's also in the top 12, Nico.
Yep.
At this moment.
Are we going to get the score soon?
Yeah. Yeah, that will bring for sure. is Jimmy Raves from Belgium in the cam now.
Oh, it scored.
Yeah. Okay. The score updates after game 2. First position Mark Jacobs 501, followed by Tennis Spacey from the USA 462, and on 3 it's Stu Williams 456, and Asko is on 4th position at this moment 448. Remco van Dommelen 5th position 439, Nico Tiempant 6 430, Michael Cousins Belgium 427, and 1 pin behind Jeffrey van der Wakker, the Netherlands 426, Jimmy Raves on 9 408, Alex de Vries and Richie Tees from England 405 on 10 and 11, Peter Basner Germany 404, Johnny Spill 398, Francois Sarko from France 390, Mika Kovaniemi 387, 15th place, and number 16 now John Alix 385, 17 Mats Maggi 381, 18 Jeroen van der Heijden 380, 19 Lisanne Breeschoten 373, followed by Dom Barrett with 370, Robin Grindvik Norway 357, Elko Gorter 347 on 22, and Tony Ranta 23 333, and the last score is Marek Talpa 317. So top 12, the cutoff right now is a 202 average, and now number 12 is Peter Basner from Germany with 404.
So who was top 8? We have Mika was first, so he's now 15. He's out of the cut.
Yeah.
Second place we had. Give me a second, let me get the scores. Richie Tees was 8. He's now in. Richie Tees 11th. We had Jimmy Raves second, and now he's in.
Jimmy Raves, he's on place 9, so he's in the top 12 now.
Okay, he's making it. Did he have a bad first game? Yeah, he had the 246 to save it. He had a 162 and 246. Yeah. Mats Maggi.
Tees, is he in the top 8?
Yeah,
he's still in.
11th. Next was Mats Maggi with Stu Williams. Stu Williams is third.
Mats Maggi is out at this moment. He's on 17th position.
Yeah, he had a good first game.
Yeah.
Then we have Jeffrey van der Wakker.
Yeah, he's in.
And Dominic Barrett 20th. We have to look at Dominic. He's struggling.
So I was guessing that the full top 8 will make the top 12, but now
it's never like that. Always somebody falls out. And normally the winner of the qualification never wins the tournament. That's happens.
There's Asko. Oh, he leaves 210. Asko starts with strike, open.
9 open.
Yeah, he's 9 miss, strike, and now this 210. But let's see, you never know with Asko. Maybe he can shoot this 210. And Mark Jacobs, the leader at this moment.
Alex de Vries
still going strong. He started with a double again. And now you will see him lane 7. Asko. Oh, almost. Okay, Mark Jacobs. He's going for a 3-bagger. No, ball comes too high. It's a 7. Okay, Daniel, you will take a break?
Yeah, I'll take a break.
No matter.
Maybe I'll come back, I don't know, but Thank you, Marco, for giving me
Yeah,
this
okay.
position.
Thanks.
And I wish all the players the best. Have a fair game, no fight.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Everybody take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
België tellen ze echt alles, hè? In België tellen ze echt alles, hè?
Iced tea. Oei. Danke, dat je het Mij van de vereniging.
Okay, we're back again, and now we got one of the young stars here, Christopher Sloan from Ireland, the two-hander. Welcome, Christopher.
Hey, Marco. It's good to be here.
Yeah, well, how you did this tournament?
I wasn't too good. I was okay. I had a couple of bad blocks. I couldn't seem to string strikes together, but you know, it wasn't too bad. Bit of a learning curve. I think my highest block was 12.30. I just couldn't string them together well enough. But you know, I missed a couple of spares, so
yeah,
my own fault.
I saw you in the qualification. Some first game you start very well.
Yeah.
And then the lane changes. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the transition in games.
Transition sometimes could be very hard.
Yeah, the transition in games 4, 5, and 6 weren't exactly friendly to me.
Yeah.
To put it nicely.
Well, what do you think about the pattern? It's a 41 feet pattern.
Yeah, I thought the pattern played a little bit tricky. I thought it was going to be a little higher scoring, but it wasn't too bad in the end. Like it wasn't easy, but it wasn't too hard. Not as many high scores as I was expecting, but it was still pretty. It was still pretty good pattern. Scores certainly went low today. I didn't think they'd go this low.
No. We got a cut now of. There are the scores on your side. I think it was 404, top 12.
Top 12, yeah, 404, yeah. Well, considering last year cut for final step 1 was 140 over, and today it was minus 24. I think it shows the pattern was a little bit harder this year than it was last year.
It is, it is.
Yeah, just a little bit trickier.
But this kind of pattern I like.
Yeah, that's true.
You see everybody. That's what Daniel also told us before. He said everybody got to play very, very well. You got to be really in shape on this pattern to score high.
Yeah, like if you weren't dialed in, you weren't gonna have a lot. Like you could shoot, you could tough out games for 180, 190, but like if you weren't dialed in, you weren't gonna shoot a big score.
Okay, let's take a look around. What's happening right now? Johnny Spill, he's on 5 in a row. He's on 573 in the 8th frame. Osku, he's on 561 with a spare. Richie Tees is 562. He's on the 7th frame.
He's pure that one. Yeah, that was a great shot.
Our leader, Mark Jacobs, doing also very well. That's what I saw before. Nico Tiempont, he can shoot 270 if he strikes out, and he's now on 580. And Alex de Vries is on 573 in the 8th frame, and Nico is in frame 7.
Lanes 1 and 2 don't look too friendly.
Yeah, no, I see Tanner Spacey, he was doing very well.
Yeah, he's on 134 in the 8th on an open. Yeah. He can go off the sheet for 194, which will put him about plus 50, I think.
I think it's really a horrible pair of lanes.
Yeah, it's not a good pair. That's what Richie said to me there just beforehand. Try and gather as many pins as possible on 5 and 6, and then go down to 1 and 2 and just tough it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Nine and 10 are a pretty hard pair as well. Quite low scores on 9 and 10. Maybe not this game, but definitely for the.
I play only once there. I play a good game. One of my best this tournament. So.
I played on that pair 4 times this tournament, and I had a pretty good game. 250, and then I probably averaged about 190 after that.
Yeah, Yeah, Mark Jacobs was on 6.55 with a spare in frame 7.
I think Dom gets one more strike. He shoots 250 and has 6.27. I
Yeah,
think.
where he is now?
He's on
Yeah.
13 and 14.
He's on 6.17, he has 6.27.
Yeah.
Mika is on 15.16, so it's far away from us.
Yeah, Mika was struggling a little bit.
Jeffrey van der Wakker, double strike now. He's on 6.15 and frame 8.
Yeah.
I think when you have 20 over now,
I think 20 or 30 over will be enough for top 12. Maybe, I don't know. Scores could go high last game, especially not for the people on 1 and 2. I don't think they're going to go that high.
strike again, Mark Jacobs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mark's safe at this point.
Yeah, he's still in the lead.
I don't think there's much he can do to not make it.
And Mark don't have to play on 1 and 2.
No, he gets to finish on 3 and 4, which is not a bad scoring pair by the look of it right now. Oscar just 2-8-10. He's only going to shoot 150 this game.
Yeah. Well, at this moment we've got 280 viewers. That's nice.
Yeah, that's quite good.
It could be more if you share our link. But I see also on Facebook some people share the link, and I appreciate that, of course.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's always good to have people spreading the word.
If you like Bowling TV, Dutch Bowling TV, you can just subscribe our channel in Ustream. www.ustream.tv, search for Bowling TV Holland with spaces between those words. You will find us. You can find us also on Facebook, Dutch Bowling TV page, or YouTube. That's Dutch Bowling TV in one word without spaces, and in Twitter at Dutch Bowling TV.
Yeah, I think Tana can only shoot 649, 39.
Who don't even shoot a 150 now.
No, it depends on what he does here.
Yeah. No.
No, 151. That puts Oscar 1 under. Tana with a spare, so he's going to shoot.
Alex de Vries doing well.
Yeah, Alex, boy.
6 in a row. He's on 603 now, 9th frame. Nico Tiempont is a 628, 9th frame.
Oh, Max, pull that. Dead flush.
So, okay, let's see who is in at this moment, I think. I think Michael Cousins is in, Mark Jacobs is in.
Tana Spacey's in, he's going to shoot 639.
Yeah.
He gets to get away from that hard pair 1 and 2.
Nico Tiempont is in so far, Alex de Vries.
If he strikes here, he's in.
Yeah,
he
does. So he's in top 12 right now. Remco van Dommelen, it depends what he throw.
If Richie Teets gets the first one here, he's in.
Jeffrey van der Wakker is in. Stu Williams is in so far. He has on 660.
Yeah, Richie just threw a really good shot there. Got a nice mix. 620. He's in. Jeffrey on lane 12 can shoot 279 if he goes off the sheet in the 10th, which will put him 105 over as well.
Johnny Spil, 615 now.
And that's going to be pretty close.
Let's see, Alex de Vries can make a double in the 10th. For 258. There we go.
Left the tempo.
Oh, yeah. So if Alex spare, it will be 247 and 652.
Richie just threw 2 really good shots there. Put himself safe after shooting 180 on 9 and 10.
Yeah.
No, I'd say the cut's going to be about 825 thereabouts.
Michael Cousins, Belgium.
Yeah,
Good shot.
670 now
He's
as well.
one of those players. He's really behind the ball.
Yeah.
Really straight. He's not much hooking the ball. And you see 663 at this moment.
Yeah.
It's an amazing score for now.
I think as long as he keeps his head in, he'll be safe. He doesn't go to 1 and 2 either. He goes to 3 and 4, which is very high score in this game.
Yeah.
Nobody shot under 200. Like, even Nico struggled a little bit, and he still shot over. Mats Maggie just struck there, let him put himself back on par.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Cousins finished 246, makes 673.
I can have 750.
Yeah.
That's huge at the moment.
Now Mark Jacobs, the leader at this moment.
Oh, that's a little wide. Get there.
Yeah. Good shot again.
Yeah, I actually don't think there's anything he could do not to make it now.
I think he's the only one who reached the 700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 683 down there.
It's amazing in this players field that only one shoot the 700s.
Yeah, it is. It's quite low scoring. Usually Sundays do play a little bit tougher, but not that tough.
It seems that it's more tough than the days before. I think so.
Yeah,
It was
it
this
looks
morning.
at scoring pace.
Yeah.
Looks it like that anyway.
I played yesterday morning and now I play this morning also, and it was really, I think it was really a big difference.
Yeah.
I have to pick up totally different ball than the day before.
Ooh.
While in the other squads before, it was quite similar, you know?
Yeah. Mac just went 5 through the face, leaving him only to shoot 740. But hey, it's still 740.
Yeah. Mark Jacobs 237. It's the total score 738. He's 138 over and he's a big first position, and
He's first by a long
we can
way.
count Mark for sure in the top 12. So
Yeah,
you will see him.
100%. He's
Yeah.
going through the next round. I don't think there's anything he could do.
And I think Jeffrey van der Wakker, if he don't make big mistake, with the 683 also. So 2 dots.
Nico's on 644 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be tight. Could be tight. There's not a lot of big scores, but you know, a couple of people control some big games.
Yeah.
Oscar shot on lane 2. It's a strike, so he's on a double.
Now we go to Mika. He's now on 644, and Stu Williams on the same pair of laces on 663. Ilko Gorter on the same is on 563.
Ball pushed down a little bit further. Let it look. It should be interesting to see if the scores go up in the last game.
Don Barrett,
Lane 10.
strike.
He got it out quite wide.
Now Ilko Gorter. Well, Ilko played very well this
He
tournament.
trips the 2-pin.
Yeah, he played very well. He
Yeah,
played
he did.
very
He
good
played very
qualification
good, yeah.
in the early bird. He threw 12.97.
Yeah, enough to
And
qualify in the end overall.
Yeah, it was also enough for overall. But in this final step 1 in this morning, he played also very well. he starts with an open and makes it 258 in his first game.
Yeah.
And now he's in final step 2, you see.
Johnny Spill on the tough lane 9. Comes up shy, leaving a 5-pin. Oscar and Richie look like they're toughing out lanes 1 and 2. They both started with a double.
Still waiting for the score updates.
Yeah. Jeffrey just opened that bucket.
Yeah. Here we got the score updates. You do them this time?
Yeah, cool. We got Mark Jacobs leading with 7:38, and then cut off to top 12 is Remco, and he's plus 17. So the cut at the moment, top 12 is plus 17. And you got Dom. Dom's in there as well. Alex De Vries is sitting 6th. Richie Teese sitting 5th. Yeah, so not that high. Plus 17 to make the cut, top 12. A couple of people on the cut line, 6:15, 6:14. So it's going to be pretty tight. A couple of people need a big last game. Oscar's sitting 4 places outside the cut.
Yeah.
With 1 under. But I think he'll be okay. I think he's just started with the front 3. Oh no. Double 9 spare. That was a nice shot by Nico.
Double strike.
Nico's pretty safe at the moment. Sitting in 9th. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say Oscar's still gonna make top 12, even though he's 30 pins off at the moment. Thereabouts. Dom. Here's the 4-pin.
Good shot again, Nico Timpont.
Yeah, that was pretty flush. I don't think you can throw it any better when you need it.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's he's creating a bit of work for himself in any way. He's doing whatever he can not to make it. 6-3 strike, 6-2. 35 in the 3rd on an open. Mika with a nice looking strike there.
This is first in this game.
Yeah. Stu's struggling as well. He went, I think he went open strike open. Yeah.
There the leader, Mark Jacobs. Oh.
Comes in high, leaving a 6-10.
Yeah.
Look at he just get just a 6-10.
Mark got strike, open frame strike, and now this 8 count.
Nico trying another good shot. Rings 10. I think Richie T's kind of sealed himself in there. I think he's on 129 in the 5th on a strike. He was sitting 5th, but you know, you never know. It looks pretty good for him though.
Mika going for his double.
Yeah, first double of the game. It's actually the first double on that pair this game.
Yeah.
Elko. Oh, Mac comes up high. I think he left the 4-7-10 maybe. Yeah, he did.
Well,
he has enough. He looks like he's starting to struggle a little bit now.
yeah.
See what Jeffrey can do.
7-10. Oh.
Nearly gets it. Nearly. I know
Yeah.
that feeling all too well.
See them in the small screen. Okay, some situations right now. If I check to lane 1 and 2, I can see from here Richie T is on 761, frame 6 strike. The highest there is lane 3 and 4, Michael Cousins, 768, frame 5 strike. Mark Jacobs, 812, open frame in the 5th frame. Let's see the 700s. Nico Tiempont, 733, 4th frame, spare.
Don just tripped the 2-pin, coming off a bad break of leaving a 7-pin.
Yeah. Yeah, Don Barrett, 745 now, with strike on 6th. Stu Williams is on 727 with a strike in the 5th. Mika is on 760 with a double in 6. And the other pair of lanes, Remco van Dommelen, 727. And he's on 290 schedule at this moment.
290. Well,
Yeah.
that's keeping him in because Johnny Spill is 1 under Remco and Remco's the cut, but Johnny's struggling. Johnny can only shoot 236 if he goes off the sheet from the 6th frame.
No, it's no 290 schedule anymore for Remco. He throw 8.
If Remco goes 8 spare and a couple of spares, maybe 1 more strike, I think he's safe.
Johnny Spill is in 700 now, 711 with a strike in 6. And Jeffrey van der Wakker is in the 700s, that's for sure, but we can see on the screen now. But these players are...
Richie T's just sealing the deal there with a 3-bagger. 159 in the 7th.
Yeah.
He's been throwing it really good lately.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
Don Barrett make double now.
Oscar's on a 4-bagger, so he a little bit of work to do to make sure he gets in, but can't see exactly what he's on. I think he's on 760.
Yeah, he's
in the
761 now. In the 8th frame, double.
He needs a couple. Make sure he's in.
And Peter Barsner is in 767. The guy from Germany. Okay, and right in front of us, Nico Timpont is now 750 with a spare in 5.
I tell you,
Jimmy Raves is on front 5.
He's starting off good because
Yeah.
he's 15th and he's 13 pins away from the cut. So if he keeps it up, he can make top 12.
Yeah.
Oh, Richie Teese nearly leaving the 710. Gets a lucky break, gets rid of the 7 pin late. On the chat there, Risa86 asked, could we see the left lanes?
No, we only can see lanes, the pair 3-4. So we can see Osku if you want to see them.
Yeah. Jeffrey throwing a good shot there.
Yeah, he needs it now.
Yeah, he's struggling this game.
Yeah, because you see everybody's coming closer and closer.
Johnny Spill, I don't think he can make it. He 114 in the 7th, 729.
Yeah. Well, Ilko Gorte, we talked about him a few minutes ago, but he's doing very well now. He got 5 in a row.
From 5, yeah,
He can strike out 4. Can you see it, Chris?
he can go off the sheet for 258.
258, and maybe...
Which will put him... Where is he? He was 37 under. So, you never know.
You never know.
Although the scores look like they're going up this game.
Yeah.
Only a couple of people dropping. Like, I don't think anybody that's in the cut is going to drop.
Mika is now 808.
Yeah, Mika's safe at this point.
Yeah, he will save.
Jimmy Rava is making a bit of a run here.
What we can tell for sure is Tony Ranta, the winner of last year, is out of the tournament.
Yeah, 100%. He really struggled.
Yeah, he's struggling. His game now is okay, but the games before...
Like, he's only on 600.
Yeah. And Jimmy Raves is now on front 6. So
he's making a run.
In a moment, gonna switch back.
Ooh.
Let's do it right now.
Jeffrey's left a 310 there. Oh, 10 pin drop plate, so he's gonna have to go get that set back up. I think Oscar's on 808, so he needs the next 2 to kind of make sure.
Strike for Nico Timpont again.
That's a really good shot.
He's on 790 now in the 7th frame.
Yeah, he's in. Elko with 1 more strike, so he can max out for 821.
Yeah.
Comes on 814 on a strike in the 9th.
And another strike, Ilko Gorte. And he's now on 761. And he's coming closer and closer.
Especially now, Oscar got a double, so Oscar's 818, is he? 1 more strike will put him 828. Let's see if Jeffrey makes it. No.
Oh, it's an open. Why is it now?
That's
7th frame.
780, like
785. Yeah, no.
He's still okay, but
it's still in.
He has a bit of work to do.
Yeah. Now let's see Jimmy Raves, front 5.
Oh, that's wet. Oh, he trips it. Wow, what a break when you need it. That looks like it seals the deal. Front 7. It looks like he's going to be in.
Let's pick up the replay. Let's see what Jimmy does. Going outside. Yo, no, it's way too far outside. You think? Come back.
That was so far to the right. Just for the record, Osku finished with 8.27. Richie Teese looks like he can finish on 9.10. That's a good block on this.
Yeah.
So Elko about to step up in the 10th frame.
He has to strike out for sure.
Has to.
No, no.
Leaves the 10 pin.
It's a 9. 788.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough.
No.
He can spare strike for 800, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Mika 860 now, so he's in.
Dom 853 with the spare.
I check the other side of the lanes. It's Michael Cousins is on 856. I think he's also in. 880 for Richie Teese.
Yeah, Richie's in.
Oh, and Osku is on 827. He finished. 827.
That's going to be close. Scores
That's going to be really
went
close.
up. Well, how's Tanner Spacey doing? He looks like Tanner's in
Okay, let's watch now. Jimmy Ravers from Belgium.
for the front 8. Oh, that looks good. Oh, what a great shot.
Very good shot.
Well, that confirms that he's in now. 8.14 in the 8th.
Yeah.
So Jimmy started with the front 8 to make himself safe.
Hilko Korte.
Throws a strike. It was a good last game. It was a good try. Big push.
Yeah.
Little bit unfortunate.
Jimmy Ravers in the replay. Very good shot. High flush. Front 8 for him. He's an 8.14 now, and he's gonna make it for sure. With
Yeah,
2 frames to go.
Stu is only going to shoot 170 and shoot 834 with the spare.
That's also.
That's just enough, I reckon. I think Osku is going to be very close with 820.
Okay, let's see on 830s. Let's count how many are higher than Stu. Dom is 850, that's 1.
Jimmy's going to be higher than him.
That's 2.
Nico's going to be.
side, Mika.
Mika.
3.
Nico's going to be higher.
Tanner is higher.
Yeah.
It's 4.
Nico.
It's 5.
Mark.
Jimmy
Jacobs.
6.
Mark's hitting 900.
Mark 7 and also Michael.
And then
that's 8.
Richie Teese.
Richie Teese is 9.
No,
so then I think Stu is in. Yeah. 834 is enough. I think it's.
I think so. I think
it seems that it's
going to be 820.
Ilko Gotter is finished at 800.
Yeah. No.
Maybe that is enough. Maybe.
It'll be
it
close.
Depends.
It will be close. It depends on how the end pairs got on. We just got
Okay, Jeffrey shoot a strike. He's now also in the 800s. He's on 815. That is enough because he has.
Once he gets 9 spare, he's in.
Yeah. If he spare, he's in for sure.
We just got word from Richie Teese as well to say that thankfully he's finally figured out lanes 1 and 2.
Okay, here comes Jimmy Ravish for front 9.
Oh, that's inside.
Oh, it's a good shot. Front 9.
Great shot. Great shot in the 9th frame.
Very great shot. Well, Chris, hopefully you get the first 300 of this tournament.
Yeah, hopefully. He can also be high man this block as well, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, Richie Teese had 9-12. Well, he can finish second this block if he goes off the sheet, I think.
Yeah.
What did Remco have?
Remco van Dommelen.
818. 819 with a spare. He's on lanes 13 and 14.
That could be enough, maybe.
8 and 19, that's going to be
Maybe.
close. Well, I think now that Remco only shot 202, I think Oscar's going to be in with 820.
Yeah.
I think that's plenty.
Okay, only lane 7 and 8, the last games.
Nico strike to 100%.
It's a good shot from Nico.
Yeah, that seals the deal. He's in.
He's in.
Jeffrey needs 9 spare to make himself safe.
Yeah. Seems good. Yeah, it's a strike.
It's a good shot to throw. He struggled a lot that game, but that was a good shot.
So Jeffrey van der Wakker is in the top 12.
By the looks of it as well, Jimmy Raves will get to be the last player bowling this block as well.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good finish by Jeffrey in the end. Nico.
Yeah.
So that's
Nico finished 219, made 863.
Jeffrey can shoot 865 with a strike. Big enough crowd gathering around 7 and 8 now to see if Jimmy can finish it off.
Yeah.
Flat 10.
Well, I will try, hopefully, if you do 3 shots good in slow-mos.
We'll see.
So you can see it behind the game. You watch it back. Well, here we go. Jimmy Raves.
10th frame.
10th frame. Going for a perfect game. Oh, and that's number 1.
It's a big shot to throw. Front 10, Jimmy Raves.
There we go. Seems good.
That looks good.
Yeah,
Front
that's
11.
front 11. Great shot again.
So we might get the first 300 of the tournament in final step 2.
Seems good. Oh,
4
no, it's a 9.
Great game.
299 voor Jimmy Raves.
But it's the highest game.
Yeah, well,
299.
it was a serious game to throw, considering he wasn't
Yeah.
he wasn't in the cup before last game. So
Well, good finish. So for the people who watch final step 2, thank you for watching. And see you back in final step 3.